Hello guys, welcome, and in this tutorial, I'll show you how to automate stock alerts in Excel using formulas and VBA. And by the end of this tutorial, you will have a fully functional stock management system that updates in real time. But before we dive into automation, let's understand the table structure. So we track inventory using these columns. And the first one is the item ID, the name of the item, the stock in, the stock out, the current stock, and the reorder level. But we need an automation stock alert and timestamp update. So let's build them in Excel. We will create a formula to warn us when the stock is low. But before that, let's calculate the current stock, which is simply the stock in minus the stock out. So you just type equals, then you select this one, stock in minus stock out. And when you press enter, you get your answer. Drag this formula down. So let's move to the restock alert column, this one. And here we are going to use an if formula to check if the current stock is below the reorder level. So we're going to start with equals if our current stock is less than or equal to our reorder level. So I want Excel to write low stock, if not in stock. So we're going to include our current stock. And our restock alert is updated. We can include some emojis on this formula. And we will do this. At the low stock, we are going to press Windows dot to open this panel. And then we are going to select the emoji that we want. On low stock, I'm going to use that. And here, I'm going to use that. Now that we've set up the stock alert formula, let's quickly recap why it works. Our if formula checks, or let's say the if condition checks if the current stock is below reorder level. And if so, it displays an alert when the stock is low. Next step, let's make the alerts stand out visually with conditional formatting. We are going to highlight the low stock in red so it's easy to read. Let's select cells in this restock alert column. Control Shift down arrow. And then we go to conditional formatting, highlight cells rules, then text that contains, then type low stock. Okay, that's it. Now on this last updated column, we are going to automate it with VBA. And why is that necessary? So in Excel formulas like today function, it updates daily, but we need a timestamp that updates only when the stock changes. So this is where the VBA comes in. Now we are going to write a VBA code. So let's write a simple VBA script to update timestamps automatically. So to open VBA, press Alt F11. Double click on the sheet we are working on and then write this code. So this script updates the timestamp in the last updated column whenever stock levels changes. So let's test it. Click on File and save your code. Remember to save it as macro-enabled workbook. Go back to Excel and click File, Save As, and choose macro-enabled workbook. Click Save. Now I'll change the stock level in row 2. Let's say this becomes 60. And see how the last column or the last updated column changes. It will update automatically. Perfect. Now we have a fully automated system. And now let's quickly analyze what we've achieved. First, during testing the automation, make sure to change the stock levels and observe real-time timestamp updates, and then ensure VBA macros are enabled and final checks before implementation. So next, we've managed to come up with an automated stock alerts with formulas, conditional formatting for better visibility, and also VBA for timestamp automation. So this system ensures real-time tracking, saves time, and improves accuracy. Now it's your turn. Try setting this up in Excel and let me know if you have questions. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.